This is my model, Ariana, and today I'm going to show you how I straighten her hair using the Babylyss Pro Prima 3000. Let's get into it. You're not going to say anything? Nothing at all?
No.
You're sure?
No.
You're not sure?
No.
So you might say something?
No.
Her hair is, I would say, semi-curly. Once I wash it, you'll be able to see how curly it really gets. So I feel like one flat iron run over on her hair will get the job done as far as straightening. Her hair is not too coarse, her hair is soft, it is thick. So I think one over with a flat iron will get the job done. Let's get into it. So Ariana's hair has now been washed and putting her under the dryer for about 15 minutes. So you want to make sure you get the conditioner in throughout the hair, on the scalp, rub it in, massage it in, and then once you've done that thoroughly, then you'll put her under the dryer, her, Ariana, whoever's hair you're doing, you can do it for about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 if you want it really deep conditioned. It's up to you. However dry you feel like the hair is and how much moisture it needs will determine how long you'll keep him or her under the dryer. So we're back, and Ari's hair has been deep conditioned, and you can tell that it's really conditioned based on the texture of the hair versus how it was before. Now, it was wet before, but you can definitely see the difference. You can tell by the tightness of the curl and the texture. The curls are more pronounced and refined, and that's a good indicator that hair has been deep conditioned. Ariana has lovely long hair, but for her lifestyle, it's easier for it to be managed while being straight. So let's get into it. I'm going to blow dry it and then come back and you'll see how Ari's hair is. Here we are. Here's Ari's hair when it's blow dry. Look at Silly Willy crossing her eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a little up close of the texture of the hair once I blow dried it, and then we're going to move on to me flat ironing her hair right about now. So depending on the thickness and the texture of your hair, you will make half-inch partings, 1-inch parting. So Ari's hair is kind of thick, and I'm not going to be using too much heat on it. So for the back, in this row, I'm going to be doing kind of large partings, but so just continue upward throughout the hair, and the temperature on this flat iron, I believe, is set to 385. It's up to you how much heat you want to use on the hair and how coarse the hair is. Once, as you can see that she has like smaller hairs at the nape of the neck. So once I'm done flat ironing, what I will do is lay her hairline with a little bit of styling paste. So I will be using Style Factor styling pomade in order to lay her hairline. So I'm like a little bit more than halfway done. So this is what her hair looks like so far when she's only had the flat iron ran over one time. So I'm going to keep going, and I'll give you a little close-up of her hair in the roots. So as you can see, Ari already has like a silky texture going on with the hair that hasn't been straightened versus the hair that has been. So if you see she has a little crinkle in her roots, I will go back and straighten it. So no worries if you see any parts that you need to go over. Go over them really quickly. Don't use excessive heat on the hair, and don't smooth over the hair several times. So I'm almost done flat ironing Ariana's hair. So here's where we are. We're getting closer to the top, and the thing is that, you know, as you do children's hair, they're in the mirror also and they see what's going on. So you have the option to turn them away from a mirror so they can't see. Of course, she's going to be really scared and frightened when she sees the flat iron coming. So what I suggest when you're done and you get closer to the hairline, because that's the scary part, I think, for everybody growing up, if you ever had to have your hair straightened or even as a child, what you're going to want to do is, when it's time to hit that hairline, what I asked her to do, because in a minute you'll see how she starts flinching when she sees the flat iron coming. Asked her, him, your client, even if they get scared, because I think even as adults it's the same thing, to close their eyes. That way they don't necessarily foresee the flat iron coming that close to them. And if you have a light hand, this is not really that difficult for you to do in order to like conceal when the flat iron is coming. I mean, there's an idea, like a routine in your head, but as children, I don't think the same applies to how they perceive the flat iron coming towards them. So in a few seconds, you're going to be able to see exactly what it is that I'm talking about when I get closer to her hairline. So I'm going to be finishing up now. So Ariana can see the flat iron coming. She starts to flinch, so I ask her to close her eyes to help make the process easier. Check this out. Yes, and if you could take a look here, Ariana didn't exactly see the flat iron coming, so she wasn't flinching and she was able to get through it a lot more easily. So I'm all done straightening Ari's hair. I will give you a little 360 view of what's happening right now. So I will now lay her hairline and bump the ends a little bit. And here she is. There she is. She's all set. She's all ready. Ari is in need of a trim. I will do a video on when I trim her hair next. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just smile.